was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit. They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
From the campus of Corona del Sol High School in Tempe, Arizona, welcome to the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League action as it's the spring semifinal playoffs. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Today's noon ball game, a 10-and-under ball game between OTB Cobras, an offshoot where they would be a feeder school for Cactus over in Glendale. They are 1-6. They will face the Warhawks at 3-6. They're out of the East Valley. They train at Skyline High School. Temperatures getting a little bit on the warm side. 96 degrees right now, may get to about 101, and a little bit breezy out there. For the fans, it should be kind of nice as the wind blowing from right to left, right around 15 miles an hour as the captains meeting at midfield. In the white uniforms are the Warhawks, and in the powder blue are the Cobras. And the Cobras 1-6, I mentioned. Head coach Rick Guevara, assistant coach Roger Montgomery, team mom Carrie Montgomery, and a thank you to Marwin Lee, the president, for getting the roster out. Warhawks head coach Steve Stahl, his quarterback will be his son, wearing number 12, Stephen Stahl Jr., and the coin toss at midfield. And Jeff, did you catch and see who won that toss? So a nice AstroTurf field here at Corona del Sol High School down in southern Tempe, and opened in 1977. So just about set for kickoff. For the Cobras at quarterback will be Geisen Montgomery wearing number 8. Landon Prassis, number 2, will get a lot of action. Keep an eye also running backs Cody Malaire, number 99. Omar Delgado, number 5. Wide receivers Gavin Terry, Jordan Ritter, number 1. Quarterback for the Warhawks, Stephen Stahl Jr. The running backs, Jamie Wilkin, number 82, Fulop, 22, and Gonzalez, 13. Talley will possibly getting a couple touches at wide receiver, wearing number 77. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com, as you've seen a lot of the commercials on TV and the radio for Mark and Alexis Breyer. They do a tremendous job. So just about set to get things underway. It appears the Cobras will kick off first. Cody Malaire, number 99, will do the kicking. Be kicking from left to right, kicking into a little bit of a breeze. Decent crowd out here, and a lot of the fans have got, fortunately, they've got the cover from the sun, as the temperature could get up as high as 101. Lincoln Del Vecchio, number 49, as well as Stephen Stahl Jr., number 12, back deep here on the near side for the Warhawks in the white. And again, Cody Malaire, 99, will kick off for the Cobras in those powder blue uniforms. Again, the Cobras 1-6 on the season. Warhawks 3-6 out of the East Valley. 4 10-minute quarters. And after touchdowns, if they go for a pass or a run for the conversion, it counts for 1. Should they decide to kick for the extra point, it would count for 2. So Cody Malaire set to kick off for the Cobras. And a spinning kick to the left side goes out of play, and we've got a whistle. So we'll try it again. The Warhawks will get the ball first, and that ball spun off to the left and out of bounds, but a whistle was blown, and we'll try it again. So Cody Malaire will try the kick again. www.semperfi heatingandcooling.com, the sponsors for the Warhawks. So the ball on the tee again for Cody Malaire, again back deep on the far side. Del Vecchio and Stahl here on the near side for the Warhawks. Again, no operating scoreboard or running clock, so we do the best we can as far as estimating the time remaining in the quarters. Game 1 is 10 and under at 2 p.m. Then 11 and under GC Scorpions face Squad 48. 4 p.m. 11 and under Desert Devils face the Elite Outlaws. So here in the blue, it's the Cobras, in the white, the Warhawks, and not quite sure what they're waiting on here. He'll be kicking into a slight wind, but right now it's kind of let up a little bit. Fixing the first down marker on the far side. Corona del Sol High School opened in 1977. They've sent several members of the Pete family, spelled P-E-A-T, to the higher levels of ball. I believe it's Andres Pete. I believe that's who it is, first name, but left tackle for the New Orleans Saints. So they've sent a few ball players to the higher levels. So Malaire set to kick off for the Cobras. Spinning kick to the far side again. It is picked up by Stahl at the 28-yard line. Races to the far side and finally run out of bounds after a short return on that far side by Marioni. So a 7-yard return by Steven Stahl Jr. and got an injured ball player right off the bat for the Warhawks. So Jordan Ritter also in on that tackle on the far side. And the injured ball player for the Warhawks being assisted up. It's Jamie Wilkin. So hopefully he'll be okay. They're officially going to mark that ball out of bounds on the far side at the 37-yard line for the Warhawks. Again, Steven Stahl Jr. at quarterback, number 12, his dad Steve Stahl Sr., the head coach for the Warhawks out of the East Valley at 3-6. Jamie Wilkin coming off the field here on the near side. Hopefully he'll be all right. So the Warhawks will get the ball first. Primary running backs, 82 Jamie Wilkin, 22 Max Fulop, and 13 J.D. Gonzalez will handle the ball quite a bit in the backfield for the Warhawks. So after the injured ball player goes off the field, it'll be first down and 10 for the Warhawks from their own 37-yard line. No score, the opening play of the ball game. So Stahl working out of the shotgun. We've got a penalty marker in motion, penalty against the Warhawks. It'll cost them 5 yards. So Stahl the quarterback, Sawyer Schrader also in the backfield, number 11. Gonzalez 13 in the backfield, as well as amongst others. After the 5-yard motion penalty against the Warhawks, it's first down and 15, Warhawks from their own 32-yard line. Stahl the quarterback out of the shotgun. To his left in the backfield is Gonzalez on first down and 15, and they get it to the up back and a handoff over the left side and a pickup of about 7. They hand it off to Max Fulop over the left side, and he picked up that 5 yards that they had lost on the illegal motion penalty back to the original line of scrimmage at the 37. It'll be second down and 10. Warhawks at their own 37. Just the second play of the ball game. Jamie Wilkin here on the near side, trying to work off that injury. Stahl the quarterback, Fulop in the backfield, as well as 13 Gonzalez on second down and 10. Stahl hands off, Fulop with a little bit of a hole straight ahead, and he picks up about 2 out to the 39-yard line. Malaire in on the tackle, as well as Marioni. So Malaire, a big guy wearing number 99 at right defensive end, a guy to keep your eye on. It was a gain of 2, setting up 3rd down and 8 for the Warhawks from their own 39-yard line. Just the 3rd play of the ball game early here in the opening quarter. They need their own 47 for a first down, do the Warhawks on 3rd down and 8. 4 backs in the backfield. Let's see who gets the ball. Stahl, the quarterback, going to take it himself, goes to the left side, and he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage that time by Omar Delgado. A loss of 4 on the play as Delgado make a nice tackle for a loss back of the 35-yard line, setting up 4th down and 12. Warhawks from their own 35, and I'd imagine they'll go for it, as punting a rarity at the 10 and under, 11 under age group. Most difficult thing is getting somebody that can snap the ball back far enough. Generally, the punts will only go from probably about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Easy to get them blocked, so higher percentage to go for it. So Steven Stahl Jr. brings in the play for the Warhawks on 4th down and 12 from their own 35-yard line. Opening possession of the ball game. They need their own 47 for a first down. 4th down and 12 as Stahl will go out of the shotgun. 3 backs in the backfield behind Stahl, and that ball goes through his legs. He picks it up running for his life to his right, and he is being chased, and down he goes. A huge loss on the play, taken down by Jordan Ritter. They're going to mark him all the way back at the 25-yard line, depending on forward progress. So a loss on the play of 10, a big sack by Jordan Ritter, and great field position for the Cobras as they take over 1st down and 10 at the Warhawks 25-yard line. No score, the opening possession, or the first possession, I should say, of the ball game for the Cobras. Some good defense for the Cobras. Right around 7 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Geisen Montgomery, number 8, will share the quarterback duties with Landon Prasis, who wears number 2. Cody Malaire, 99. Omar Delgado, 5. Gavin Terry, 18. And Jordan Ritter, number 1. Be a couple of other guys to keep your eyes on. So they're having a little bit of difficulty on the far side with the first down marker. So on downs, the Cobras take over 1st down and 10 at the Warhawks 25-yard line. No score, right around 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, 4 10-minute quarters. Some very good defense by the Cobras has given them great field position. Still working on that down marker on the far side. 1st down and 10 for the Cobras at the 25 of the Warhawks. Again, no score here early in the ball game. Cobras took over on downs. Prasis, number 2, in the backfield. Montgomery behind him with 2 running backs on 1st and 10. They pitch it going right this time, trying to get to the outside and maybe picking up, well, in fact, a loss of 1 on the play. It was Thor Gonzalez getting the carry. Not much doing as Steven Stahl Jr. came up amongst others to make the tackle on that left side. Boone Massey also there. A loss of 1 on the play. It's 2nd down and 11. Cobras at the 26 of the Warhawks. Paul Hodge, 99, checks in, checking out Henry Judy for the Warhawks. No score, right around, guessing 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Jordan Ritter in the backfield wearing number 1. Prasis out of the shotgun. Handoff going left this time and into the secondary on the move. Racing all the way down to the 6-yard line. Getting the carry that time was Jordan Ritter. It's a gain of 19. They're going to mark him down at the 7-yard line. Ritter just about broke it all the way, but taken down at the 7. Cobras trying to take advantage of this great field position. It'll be first down and goal for the Cobras at the 7-yard line of the Warhawks. No score. Getting close to midway here in the opening quarter. Prasis gets the snap. He'll throw towards the end zone. A penalty marker came in, and it goes incomplete on the far side. Intended for Cody Malaire, but penalty marker. And we'll check and see what this is. It may be offside against the Warhawks as they let that play out, but in fact it'll go against the Cobras. It'll cost them 5 yards. It'll be first down and goal for the Cobras at the 12-yard line after the 5-yard penalty against the Cobras. I'd imagine a motion penalty of some sort. The play probably should have been whistled dead, but not so. No score here midway through the opening quarter. First down and goal for the Cobras at the 12-yard line of the Warhawks. Prasis will go out of the shotgun with the man in motion. A low snap. A handoff inside. That time again it is Ritter getting the carry with a tackle from the Warhawks and Medias Roberts. A gain of 1, second and goal. Cobras with the ball resting at the 11-yard line of the Warhawks. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. Temperature right around 96 degrees, expected to get up over 100. First of 3 ball games today. Cobras second down and goal at the 11-yard line of the Warhawks, and the Cobras calling a timeout. So the Cobras calling a timeout midway through here the opening quarter. No score. The opening possession, the Warhawks got it and turned it over on downs thanks to some good defense by the Cobras, and Cobras calling a timeout, trying to get all their ducks in a row as they have it second and goal at the 11-yard line of the Warhawks. Cobras come in at 1-6. Warhawks 3-6. The second ball game at 2 p.m. 11 and under. CG Scorpions face Squad 48. 4 p.m. 11 under. Desert Devils face the Elite Outlaws. Corona del Sol High School opened in 1977, so it's pushing 50 years. Sent several ball players to the higher levels of college and professional sports. Cobras with a second down and goal at the 11-yard line of the Warhawks. Prasis, the quarterback. He will look to throw, fires far side. It is complete. And racing towards the end zone and stepping out at the 1-yard line that time is Thor Gonzalez. Penalty marker comes in. Cobras with a legal man downfield. So an illegal man downfield for the Cobras, the second penalty on this possession. And they'll march that ball back to the 16-yard line of the Warhawks. Second down and goal. So the Cobras had got the ball down to the 7-yard line, but now it's marked back at the 16 of the Warhawks. About halfway through this opening quarter, no score as the Cobras trying to score first. So another timeout is called. We'll take a break in the action. No score here midway through the opening quarter as the Cobras knocking on the door.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand.
So no score midway through the opening quarter. A little bit of a slow operation right now, and it's second down and goal for the Cobras at the 16-yard line of the Warhawks. Prasis rolls to his left, and he's in trouble, and down he goes. Going to be a loss of about 2 on the tackle by J.D. Gonzalez. So the Cobras, who had taken the ball all the way down to the 7-yard line, continue to backtrack on a few of their own mistakes and some good defense for the Warhawks. It's third and goal now at the 17-yard line of the Warhawks. Warhawks had the ball first and turned it over on downs. Right around 4 minutes remaining in this opening quarter, off to a little bit of a slow start. Warhawks had the ball first. Third down and goal for the Cobras at the 17-yard line of the Warhawks. Prasis will go out of the shotgun. Third down and goal. Handoff inside this time, and ball popped loose. Let's see who's got it right around the 16-yard line. They're going to say that it's Warhawks' ball. Number 9, who we do not have on the roster. There may have been a roster change. Gabriel Marioni came up with the ball for the Cobras, but they are claiming that it is Warhawks' ball, that they recovered that fumble. So J.D. Gonzalez got a hand on that ball for the Warhawks, and after the turnover, the Warhawks take over their second possession, 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. No score right around, I'm guessing, 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Stall out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Handoff going right this time is Gonzalez, and he has stood up right around the line of scrimmage. And again, 9 coming up. Wondering if that isn't Geis and Montgomery. 9 looking like an 8. No, it's definitely a 9. So 9 making the solo tackle. A gain of 2 for Gonzalez. Second down, and we'll call it 7 for the Warhawks from their own 19-yard line. No score. 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. A handoff going right this time, and all sorts of running room. 9 with the tackle again as Max Fulop went around the right side and picked up about 3 out to the 23-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Warhawks from their own 23. No score. Right around 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Trying to see the name on the back of jersey number 9. Second possession for the Warhawks. They turn it over on downs the first time. It's 3rd down and 3, Warhawks from their own 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Stahl going to take it himself, darting and dancing here to the near side. He's going to be close to the first down marker. Taken down by Herman. And that's going to be close. I believe they're going to give him the first down. He needed the 26, and they're going to spot it as a first down on the far sideline with the markers being moved up. Well, in fact, that's the end of the opening quarter. So kind of a slow-moving opening quarter with no score.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. We start the second quarter, no score, kind of a feeling out process in the opening quarter as the Cobras had the ball deep down the Warhawks territory, but turned away. This is the second possession for the Warhawks. They've got a first down and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Steven Stahl Jr., the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Gonzalez goes in motion. Stahl going to take it himself on the quarterback keeper and goes straight ahead, maybe picked up 2 at best. Again, it was number 9 in the mix. Might be able to read the back of his numbers. May have been some number changes. Oh yeah, Guevara. That would be the head coach's name. So we don't have his first name, but it is Guevara, number 9. You did see that. So Guevara wearing number 9. Second down and 8. Stahl again lunges forward and makes it out to about the 32-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 4 for the Warhawks from their own 32-yard line. So Rick Guevara, the head coach, and what we see from the back of number 9, Guevara is on the back of his uniform. No score, opening moments of the second quarter. Second possession of the ball game for the Warhawks. They face a third down and 4 from their own 33-yard line. Stahl goes out of the shotgun. Going to take it himself, cuts back into the middle with some good running. He has the first down and more, taking on a couple of defenders, breaks another tackle here on the near side, and finally run out of bounds here on the near side by Guevara. A 40-yard run, and a good one at that by Steven Stahl. Going to mark him out here on the near side of the 28-yard line of the Cobras. So Steven Stahl Jr. showing some great running ability up here, breaking tackles on the near sideline. No score, opening moments of the second quarter. Fulop, the running back, 22, as Stahl out of the shotgun on first down and 10 for the Warhawks of the 28 of the Cobras. Handoff to Fulop going left. Has a little bit of a hole and thrown down. Ball popped loose. They're going to say it's Cobras ball. Here, Jordan Ritter came up with that ball. Number 1, the second turnover in the ball game. So both teams kind of a feeling out process. Both teams have gotten pretty deep in opposing team territory, but to no avail, no score. Right around 7 minutes remaining in the first half, no score. Cobras take over their second possession. Landon Prassis, the quarterback, goes out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. A handoff inside and not much doing. They hand it off to Guevara inside, and Medias Roberts on the tackle, a loss of 4 on the play. Some good defense on both sides of the ball. First, should say second down and 14 for the Cobras now from their own 20-yard line. They got it down as close as the 7-yard line of the Warhawks, but were turned away due to some penalties and eventually a turnover. Second down and 14. Prassis out of the shotgun, fires to the far side, and it goes incomplete. Goes off the hands of Omar Delgado on the far side. So far a defensive battle, no score. Cobras facing a third down and 14 here, right around 6 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 ball games remaining after this. This is 10 and under. OTB Cobras and the Warhawks out of the East Valley. The first down marker is around the 33-yard line of the Cobras, so they need to pick up 14 on 3rd and 14. Prassis out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Guevara is the running back. Prassis lofts it here to the near side, and tremendous catch for a first down. What a catch on the play that time by Thor Gonzalez. They needed 14, and he picked up 16. What a catch by Gonzalez. And Prassis threw the ball where the defenders were not at, and a tremendous catch by Gonzalez for the first down and a gain of 16. Move the chains. Cobras now with a 1st and 10 from their own 35. No score, right around 6 minutes remaining in this first half. Prassis out of the shotgun. Looks to throw, rolls to his right, heaves it into man-to-man coverage on the far side. Intended for Delgado with coverage by Talley. So nice to see the Cobras throwing the ball. It goes incomplete. Game 2 at 2 p.m. 11 and under. CG Scorpions face Squad 48. And 4 p.m. 11 and under. Desert Devils face the Elite Outlaws. Live stream for all of them on apnvideo.com. Second down and 10, Cobras from their own 35-yard line. Prassis lofts it deep down the middle of the field, and it goes through the hands of the intended target, who all sorts of running room. It was intended for Delgado, who had a lot of running room had he caught it, and Schrader on the coverage. So the Cobras coming out throwing. Not afraid to throw the ball. So the Cobras facing a third down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. No score. Right around the 6-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. Cobras need their own 45 for a first down. They face 3rd down and 10. Malaire, 99, in the backfield. Now he splits out to the near side. Prassis out of the shotgun. He's going to throw again. Throws complete over the middle for a gain of about 3. Into traffic. Delgado made the catch. Talley knocked him down immediately. A gain of 3. We'll call it 4th down and rounding it off to about 6 for the Cobras from their own 39-yard line. They need their own 45 for the first down. Malaire, the running back, as Prassis out of the shotgun. And it was Malaire was back to punt, and the snap was high. He's going to take off himself, and he's not going to pick up the first down. Malaire not able to pick up the first down. And a big tackle by Lincoln Hoyt for the Warhawks. So Malaire actually was back to punt it, surprisingly, on 4th down and 6. But the snap was high, and it's turned over to the Warhawks. The Warhawks will have good field position, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of the Cobras. Cobras coming in 1-6, Warhawks 3-6. No score about halfway through this opening half. About 5 minutes estimated remaining in this first half. Everything is streamed live, and you can watch it later on apnvideo.com. Temperature was 96 at game time, expected to get up over 100. But for the fans and the players out here, there's a nice breeze blowing from right to left, sometimes up around 15 miles an hour. At Corona del Sol High School, opened in 1977 here in southern Tempe. Warhawks with a 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line of the Cobras. Gonzalez, the tailback, Fulop, 22, the lead running back. Is Stahl goes out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Play action, quick toss here to the near side, and it goes incomplete at the 30-yard line. Intended for Boone Massey, but he wasn't able to hold on at the 30. So this 10 and under group, both teams throwing much more than you normally see at 10 and under. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Warhawks. Cobras 37. Fulop, the fullback. Gonzalez, the tailback, is Stahl out of the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Warhawks with the ball at the Cobras 37. Daniel Barreto checks in at nose guard. Handoff to Gonzalez over the right side, has all sorts of running room and breaking tackles, and stood up, stays on his feet, and he's down close to the 1st down marker. Maybe a yard shy. I think he picked up right around 9 down to the 28-yard line of the Cobras. Hit on that stop, Omar Delgado amongst others for the Cobras. It's going to be a face mask against the Cobras. That'll give them a 1st down and tack on about an extra 15 yards. No score, right around 4 minutes remaining in this first half. And the Warhawks all the way down to the 14-yard line of the Cobras. The Cobras had the ball down as close as the 7th of the Warhawks, but were unable to score. So this best opportunity for the Warhawks, trying to break this scoreless tie here in the first half. Stahl goes out of the shotgun low snap, hands off to the Gonzalez going left, and he is hit and dropped on a textbook tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Marioni as well as Delgado and Ritter all right there. Hodge checks in and Gonzalez checks out for the Warhawks. A loss on the play of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Warhawks, the 18-yard line of the Cobras. Scoreless tie here. About 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Stahl out of the shotgun. They hand off to Fulop going left. He's in trouble, and down he goes. The ball pops loose. Are they going to say that he was down? I'm not quite sure, but Lincoln Del Vecchio coming up with that ball. It'll remain with the Warhawks, but they continue to move backwards. A loss of 4 on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 17. For the Warhawks to the 22-yard line of the Cobras. So both teams that have moved the ball down close, knocking on the door, have been pushed back due to penalties and some good defense. Stahl going to take it himself, going right, gets to the outside, inside the 20, gets to the outside, and ridden down at the 11-yard line by Jordan Ritter. Heard a whistle, a gain of 12 on the play. But what do we have here? A penalty marker's down. Block in the back against the Warhawks. So as both teams have been knocking on the door for touchdowns, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot with some penalties and some good defense. That will be declined as it will set up a 4th down and 7. Double check that on the far side. But 4th down and 7 for the Warhawks at the 11-yard line of the Cobras. They need the inside the 5 for a 1st down. Stahl out of the shotgun. Looks to throw, fires towards the end zone. It goes incomplete. Good defense by Marioni, intended for Schrader. So on downs, the Cobras take over, 1st down and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Some good coaching strategy to decline that holding penalty, and it worked out well for the Cobras. No score. Right around 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. So a scoreless tie between the 10 and under Cobras and the Warhawks. Cobras will get the ball first to start the second half. Temperature was 96 at game time, expected to get up over 100. But a nice breeze out there right now. Still blowing a little bit from right to left. Prassis, the quarterback for the Cobras, on 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. 4 receivers, Guevara the tailback, and this play's whistle dead. That penalty was against the Cobras, costing them 5 yards. 1st and 15 from their own 6. Prassis rolls to his right, throws to the far side. It is complete for a 1st down and more. And off to the races that time. It's a big gainer by Jordan Ritter to the far side. See where they spot the ball. But a penalty on the play, and that most likely coming back. You thought maybe a horse collar, but it appears it'll be against the offense and the Cobras. Ball is spotted back at the 7-yard line of the Cobras. So both teams have had some possessions where they potentially could have gotten touchdowns, but due to some penalties and some good defense, neither team has been able to score. No score right around 2 minutes remaining in this first half. So after the penalty, first down and 14 for the Cobras from their own 7-yard line. Prassis out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Penalty marker comes in again. Illegal motion against the Cobras. We've had a lot of penalties in this ball game so far. Paul Hodge checks in. Henry Judy checks out for the Warhawks. So the Cobras moving back near the goal line, deep in their own territory. 1st and 17. Prassis looks to throw again, but he is taken down in the end zone. It's going to be a safety. Going to be a safety, and Lincoln Del Vecchio, the main man, making the tackle in the end zone. It's 2-0 in favor of the Warhawks. Is that the end of the first half? So the last play of the first half results in a safety from the Warhawks as Lincoln Del Vecchio tackling Prassis in the end zone. Go to halftime here. It's 2-0. Warhawks leading the Cobras.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Start of the third quarter, it is 2-0 in favor of the Warhawks, and a safety right before halftime. The last play before the half, Del Vecchio sacking Landon Prassis, the quarterback for the Cobras, in the end zone. Lincoln Hoyt will kick off for the Warhawks as the Cobras will get the ball first to start the second half. Ritter is back deep here on the near side, and on the far side is Thor Gonzalez to return the kick. And again, a low-scoring ball game, 2-0 in favor of the Warhawks. Start the third quarter. Is that a Kick here to the near side, and it's picked up by Ritter at the 26-yard line. Ritter cuts to his left, and he is taken down. The first man to make any contact at all was Schrader, and Fulop also in on the tackle. And that is where the Cobras will go to work. First down and 10 from their own 27-yard line. So it's been a low-scoring ball game, to say the least, as the Warhawks getting that safety at the last play of the first half by Del Vecchio. Cobras 1-6, Warhawks 3-6. Cobras in the blue and the Warhawks in the white. Temperature was 96 degrees at beginning of the ball game. Temperature is expected to get anywhere from 101 to 103, and the breeze outside has quieted down just a little bit, but some of the fans, you can see the wind blowing slightly with their canopies. Landon Prassis had been the quarterback the entire first half for the Cobras. Let's see who starts this second half for the Cobras on first down and 10 from their own 27-yard line. All these games are streamed live, and you can go watch them later on apnvideo.com. Prassis is the quarterback with three running backs in the backfield on first down and 10. We've got movement on the line. It's going to be offside against the Warhawks. So that'll cost the Warhawks 5 yards, making it 1st and 5 of the Cobras from their own 32-yard line, essentially. The 2 p.m. ball game, 11 under CG Scorpions face Squad 48. 4 p.m., 11 under Desert Devils against the Elite Outlaws. First down and 5, a pitch going right this time. Not much doing that time. It was Thor Gonzalez hit by Talley. So some good defense on this near side. Also Boone Massey coming up to make that stop. It's going to be a loss of 8 yards on that play. All the way back to the 24-yard line of the Cobras. Second down and 13 for the Cobras, back of their own 24. Warhawks leading 2-0. Early stages of the second half. The safety by the Warhawks was the last play before the half, a tackle by Del Vecchio. Prassis out of the shotgun, again a handoff inside. Little bit of running room as Hodge is there to make the tackle, and picking up a couple on that was Jordan Ritter. He picked up about 5 yards to make it a little bit more manageable. Third down, 3rd and 8 for the Cobras from their own 29-yard line. Cobras trailing 2-0 here, early stages of the second half. The first down marker is the 37-yard line. So 3rd down and 8 for the Cobras from their own 29. Again, 3 backs in the backfield behind Prassis, the quarterback, who goes out of the shotgun. Both teams have thrown the ball quite a bit, and he's going to go to the air again, throws it into traffic. It is complete to the far side to Ritter. Enough for a first down, taken down by Schrader. And that's a gain of 14 and enough for a first down. Move the chains, 1st and 10 for the Cobras from their own 43-yard line. This is the most that I've seen at this age level, 10 and under, or even 11 under for that fact, particularly 10 and under, throwing the ball this much. And they've thrown it well. So the Cobras converting a big 3rd down and 8. They have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Cobras trailing 2-0. Right around, guessing, 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Prassis out of the shotgun. He rolls out, tosses here to the near side. It is complete but not much going on that time. Talley with a big tackle on Omar Delgado. So Talley shut that play down without any gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. Breeze picking up a little bit as you can see the canopies blowing from right to left. Help cool it off just a little bit. 2nd down and 10. Delgado, the single setback with 4 receivers. Prasis out of the shotgun. He'll roll to his left. He's going to call his own number. Cuts back into the middle and picks up about 8 yards over midfield. Schrader and Hoyt on the tackle, a gain of 8 by Prasis. And a nice drive here for the Cobras. They face a 3rd down and 2. Just over midfield, the 49 of the Warhawks. Warhawks leading 2-0. Guessing right around 5 or 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Warhawks got a safety on the last play of the first half by Del Vecchio, tackling Prasis in the end zone for the safety. 3rd down and 2. And going under center was Prasis, and nothing doing that time. Play was disrupted big time by Lincoln Del Vecchio, who had that safety. It's going to be a loss of a yard, setting up a 4th down and 3 for the Cobras from midfield. So a very big play in this ball game. The Cobras have been on the move. This drive started back at their own 26. And the Warhawks looking to shut them down here. The Cobras 4th and 3 from midfield. 6.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Prasis goes out of the shotgun. Rolls to his right. Throws on the run and a little bit too high. It goes incomplete. And the Warhawks will take over on downs. It was intended for Ritter here on the near side. It looked like Prasis could have maybe run for the 1st down, but he threw it a little bit high, and Warhawks take over 1st down and 10 from midfield. So the Warhawks, good defense turning the Cobras away. Warhawks with a slight breeze at their back. They lead it 2-0, about 6 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter. Warhawks got a safety from Del Vecchio on the final play of the first half. 1st and 10, Warhawks from midfield. Stahl goes out of the shotgun. Fulop to his right. 3 receivers. Stahl going to call his own number. Dodges 1 tackler. Breaks 2 tackles and stays on his feet and lunges down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 for Stahl and the quarterback keeper. Nice piece of running by Steven Stahl Jr., and it'll be 2nd down and 4. The ball at the 44 of the Cobras. That wind has picked up a little bit, probably cooling the players a little bit. It's at the back of the Warhawks on 2nd down and 4. Stahl out of the shotgun, and Gonzalez had trouble getting it, and it's going to be fumbled and recovered by the Cobras. Recovered by Omar Delgado, as that play, the exchange thenever was handled properly. So on the fumble, the Cobras take over with good field position. 1st down and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Cobras trailing 2-0 here halfway through the 3rd quarter. Still anybody's ball game. Some of the ball players for game 2 coming in, getting set on the far side. The 2 p.m. game, 11 under CG Scorpions face Squad 48. Cobras take over first down and 10 from their own 46, trailing 2-0 here midway through the third quarter. Prasis out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. They like to throw the ball. Rolls out, throws on the run, and it is intercepted on the far side by the Warhawks. It is intercepted by the Warhawks, and the ball pops loose, and it's recovered by the man that intercepted it, Brock Wagaman. So the return was right around 30 yards, and then Wagaman had it stripped down around the 20, and he recovered his own fumble at the 18-yard line of the Cobras. So Wagaman with a huge interception and a return and recovering his own fumble. So the Warhawks in business, trying to add to a 2-0 lead here right around 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Steven Stahl Jr. brings in the play from the sideline for the Warhawks, who stand at 3-6 on the season. They're out of the East Valley. They train at Skyline High School. Warhawks trying to add to a 2-0 lead. About 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. They have it 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line of the Cobras. Stahl out of the shotgun. 2 receivers in the backfield. A handoff going right this time as Jamie Wilkin around to the right, breaking tackles, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So Jamie Wilkin went around the right side for 18 yards. He was shaken up on the opening kickoff, I believe, but Wilkin taking it around the right side for a touchdown. It's now 8-0 in favor of the Warhawks, right around 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So Wilkin back in the ball game for that and raced 18 yards around the right side. The Warhawks will go for a 1-point conversion with that unorthodox setup, and they throw it into the end zone. It goes for the 1-point conversion, complete to Boone Massey. And it's 9-0 in favor of the Warhawks after the interception by Brock Wagaman and the 18-yard touchdown run by Wilkin. So the Warhawks leading 9-0, right around 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and it was a huge turnover. And the Cobras will now try to answer with some points of their own. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandanddwifelawteam.com. Sure, you've seen a lot of their commercials on TV and on the radio. Mark and Alexis Breyer, well known in the Valley. Lincoln Hoyt will kick off for the Warhawks as they lead it 9-0. Around 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Gonzalez here on the near side. On the far side is Ritter to return this kick, and may have been some extra celebration, not quite sure, but a 15-yard penalty against the Warhawks, and they will kick off from their own 25 rather than from their own 40. So Lincoln Hoyt will kick off from his own 25 rather than the 40 after a penalty for the Warhawks. Cobras should get good field position. Good kick field at the 49 of the Warhawks. And racing forward and setting up some good field position is Hunter Johnson. A return of 10 yards by Johnson, and due to the penalty against the Warhawks, the Cobras taking advantage of the penalty and very good field position. 1st and 10 for the Cobras at the, well, they're going to mark it at the 40. of the Warhawks. About 3.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. 9-0 Warhawks. Safety on the last play of the first half by Del Vecchio of the Warhawks, tackling Prasis, the quarterback of the Cobras, in the end zone for the safety. Then now a 18-yard touchdown run by Wilkin and the 1-point conversion, a toss to Massey. So the Cobras are poised with good field position. Delgado, the running back, as Prasis will go out of the shotgun with 4 receivers on 1st and 10. Cobras at the 40-yard line of the Warhawks. Warhawks leading 9-0. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and movement all over the place on the offensive and defensive line. Be a false start on that left side of the offensive line for the Cobras, costing them 5 yards. A 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down and 15. Cobras at the 45 of the Warhawks. Four receivers set. Prasis out of the shotgun. Delgado, the running back. Prasis going to take it himself, and he's going to pick up about 4 back down to the 41-yard line. And Jamie Wilkin was the main tackler on that play after the gain of 4 by the quarterback Prasis. 2nd and 11, Cobras at the 41 of the Warhawks. Cobras would like to get some points on the board before the end of the third quarter. They trail it 9-0 here, right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Temperature expected to get over 100 degrees here. Corona del Sol High School in South Tempe. 2nd down and 11. Cobras at the 41 of the Warhawks. They need the 30 for a 1st down. Prasis out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. Delgado, the running back. Prasis looks to run, being chased, got past Del Vecchio, gets to the outside and taken down by Wilkin after a gain of 2 on the far side. So the Cobras picking up 2, but they facing a 3rd down and 9. The 39-yard line of the Warhawks. That is the end of the third quarter. Mentioned doing the best we can to estimate the time clock, but that is the end of the third quarter with the Warhawks leading 9-0.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases, go to husbandandwifelawteam.com.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk.
We are the husband and wife law team.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Right around 100 degrees, and the wind has picked up out here at Corona del Sol High School in Tempe. 9-0 in favor of the Warhawks on an 18-yard touchdown run by Wilkin and a safety. The last play of the first half by Del Vecchio of the Warhawks, tackling Cobras quarterback Landon Prasis in the end zone. So 10 minutes remaining here as we start the fourth quarter, and the Cobras down 9-0. And they've got it 3rd down and 9 at the Warhawks 39-yard line. The wind is at their back as Prasis out of the shotgun. A high snap. This could be trouble. Crassus falls on it. And to make sure that he was down was J.D. Gonzalez. That's going to be a loss of 11. So the high snap is very costly for the Cobras. You may want to punt it in this situation if they're able to. At this level, it's difficult with trying to get a long snapper that can snap it back a couple of yards. It's 4th and 20 for the Cobras at midfield. They need the 30 for a first down. It appears that they are going to punt it away. Ian Mayfield is back 7 yards. And that's what happens a lot of times at this level. It's picked up on the blocked kick. Going to his right was Gavin Terry, but he is hit and dropped, and Ian Mayfield, the punter, is down. So Mayfield still tried to get that punt off with a boatload of guys right in his face, and he is injured on the play. So the Cobras had some very good field position, but that high snap was very costly, and it cost him 11 yards. So Ian Mayfield is down. The injured, he was going to punt the ball for the Cobras. So Mayfield getting up a little bit slowly for the Cobras. Warhawks leading 9-0 here, very early stages of the fourth quarter. Warhawks got a safety from Del Vecchio to end the opening half. And then an 18-yard touchdown run by Wilkin in the third quarter. And that's how we come upon the 9-0 score in favor of the Warhawks here, early stages of the fourth quarter. Today's Arizona Youth Football game is powered by the husband and wife law team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. Warhawks take over, leading 9-0, early stages of the fourth quarter. They've got good field position. 1st and 10 at the 45 of the Cobras. Stahl, the quarterback, will go out of the shotgun. And a handoff inside and a huge hole. Fulop picks up about 8, but a fumble. But that may be, he may have been down on that play. Gonzalez comes away with it, but a gain of 8 for the Warhawks, who, if they go down and get a touchdown, they're going to be very, very much in control of this ball game. 2nd down and 2, Warhawks at the 37 of the Cobras. Wilkin, the running back, who scored on the 18-yard touchdown run prior, lines up behind Gonzalez in the backfield on 2nd down and 2 at the 37 of the Cobras. Stahl, play action, rolls to his right, throws on the run, and lofts it here to the near side. It goes incomplete. It's intended for Boone Massey. Prasis in on the coverage, well as Thor Gonzalez. There's been a lot more throwing in this ball game than prior ones at 10 and under. Warhawks going into a slight breeze, blows from right to left. 3rd down and 2, Warhawks to the 37 of the Cobras. Warhawks leading 9-0. Around 7 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Handoff inside and nothing doing. A little bit of an end around. They gave it to Wilkin, and right there to meet him on defense was Daniel Barreto. So the little end around to Wilkin was squashed as soon as it got underway. A loss of a couple makes it 4th down and 6 for the Warhawks, the 41 of the Cobras. They need the 35 for a first down. Penalty against the Cobras. It'll be declined. Stahl will go onto the shotgun on 4th down and 6. Handoff on the end around to Gonzalez with blockers and breaks to the outside. Slips one tackle, has the first down. Ball pops loose here on the near side of the 33. And the ball is going to remain with the Warhawks. Recovered by Lincoln Hoyt. A gain of 7. He needed 6. So a big first down on a 4th down conversion for the Warhawks as they continue to take time off the clock. Warhawks leading 9-0. About 6 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. First down and 10. Warhawks at the Cobras 34-yard line. Stahl goes out of the shotgun. They fake the end around. Stahl goes to his left, breaks a couple of tackles, has the first down and more, cuts back, breaking all sorts of tackles, and Stahl's going to go all the way in for a touchdown. 34 yards, and how about a piece of running on that by Stahl? On the quarterback keeper, it goes for 34 yards, and it's now 15-0 in favor of the Warhawks. Stahl broke several tackles, slipped a couple of others, and went 34 yards for the touchdown. So the Warhawks very much in command here, approaching midway through the 4th quarter. Stahl will go out of the shotgun. They'll go for a 1-point conversion. Throws towards the end zone. It is complete. A 1-point conversion is complete to Connor Talley. And that goes for 1 point. 2-point conversion needs to be kicked. It is now 16-0 in favor of the Warhawks. About halfway through the 4th quarter, and the Warhawks very much in control here as they lead it 16-0. Couple of touchdown runs, one by the quarterback Stahl, the running back Wilkin, and then safety by Del Vecchio right before the end of the first half. It was only 2-0 at halftime, but Warhawks coming up with some points here in the 3rd and 4th quarters. So the Warhawks 3-6 on the season, feeling pretty comfortable. Gonzalez back on the near side and Ritter on the far side to return this kick for the Cobras. Well, it appears Stahl will now kick off for the Warhawks. So Stahl, the kicker, will kick off, or the quarterback will kick off, and he boots it here to the near side of the 42-yard line, and Cobras making the catch and racing forward about 10 yards. They'll have the ball up over midfield. Landon Prassis, the quarterback, caught that return and returned it about 10 yards over midfield. The ball will be spotted at the 48 of the Warhawks. 1st and 10, Cobras at the Warhawks 48. The Warhawks leading 16-0 about halfway through the 4th quarter. So the Warhawks feeling pretty comfortable in this ball game right now with about 5 minutes remaining, leading 16-0. Corona del Sol High School Opened in 1977. So it's approaching 50 years here in South Tempe. Cobras first down and 10 from their own, or from the Warhawks 48-yard line. Omar Delgado in the backfield. Well, check that. Prasis, they pitched it going right this time, and that is Thor Gonzalez, maybe picking up a yard at best. So Gonzalez getting the call and going to his right, maybe picking up a yard at best. It'll be second down and 9 for the Cobras at the 47-yard line of the Warhawks. Warhawks leading 16-0 here about halfway through the fourth quarter. Prasis, the quarterback, with 3 backs in the backfield on second and 9 at the 47 of the Warhawks. A handoff going left this time as Ritter gets to the outside. Massey and Fulop combining on the tackle here on the near side, and really no gain on that play, setting up third down and 9 for the Cobras at the 47 of the Warhawks. They need the 38 of the Warhawks for a first down. So Landon Prasis brings in the play from the sideline for the Cobras. Certainly 4-down territory as Boone Massey checks out for the Warhawks. First down marker is the 38 of the Warhawks for the Cobras on third and 9. Four receivers set as Prasis goes out of the shotgun. Looks to throw, fires to the far side, and ball is dropped. It was Ritter who tried to maybe run with that ball before he had possession and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down and 9 for the Cobras, the 47 of the Warhawks. Warhawks up 16-0, right around, say, 3 or 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Little bit of a breeze out there that kind of helps, with the temperatures a little bit over 100. Fourth down and 9, Cobras at the 47 of the Warhawks. They need the 38 of the Warhawks for a first down. Prasis out of the shotgun, 4 receivers to the far side. Delgado, the running back. It looks like a passing situation. Wind at their back. Quick toss to the far side, and on the ricochet, it is complete to the Cobras, but certainly not going to be enough for a first down. In fact, it's going to be a loss. Coming away with it was Boone Massey for the Warhawks. And see who made the catch for the Cobras. He's down and took a little bit of a hit on that catch. It was on a ricochet. The Warhawks will take over. Gavin Terry getting up a little bit slow on the far side for the Cobras. The Warhawks will take over first down and 10 at the 48-yard line of the Cobras. Warhawks leading 16-0, right around 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And They can simply keep the ball on the ground and run this clock down and run out the clock. The 2 p.m. ball game, 11 and under CG Scorpions face Squad 48. They'll all be streaming live, and later on you can watch it at apnvideo.com. And it will stay on YouTube. APN Video YouTube channel. Warhawks with a comfortable 16-0 lead here, later stages of the fourth quarter. First down and 10, Warhawks of the Cobras 48. Stahl out of the shotgun. Handoff to Del Vecchio, trying to get the corner here to the near side, and he gets the corner. Running room down the near sideline, taking on one defender, and finally ridden down right around the 14-yard line. Prassis finally got Del Vecchio down. The Cobras look a little bit worn out. A couple of guys are down here on the near side. There's a 35-yard run by Del Vecchio around the right side. He's a big guy. It takes quite a few defenders to take him down. The Warhawks sitting with a 16-0 lead here in the later stages of the ball game. Officially a 32-yard run. They're going to spot the ball at the 16-yard line of the Cobras. Del Vecchio remains in at running back. Stahl, the quarterback, on first down and 10. Warhawks at the 16 of the Cobras. 4 receivers. Del Vecchio to his left in the backfield. Stahl looks to throw, fires towards the end zone. It is complete for a touchdown right in the middle of the end zone to J.D. Gonzalez. So 16 yards on the pass from Stahl to Gonzalez. And it's now 22-0 in favor of the Warhawks here in the final moments of the ball game. Kind of surprised they didn't continue to run that ball. And that is the ball game, it appears. That came up awfully quick. The final play of the ball game in the not even time to go for a 2-point conversion. So it is a 22-0 win for the Warhawks. Their record moves to 4-6. The Cobras drop to 1-7. I'm Eric Anderson for Jeff Lowry. 2 o'clock ball game. And heading to the state championship will be the Warhawks. 2 o'clock game, 11 under CG Scorpions face Squad 48.